Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. I'm just joking. Well, it's nighttime over here, but y'all niggas watching this, it probably be in the morning. But anyway, man, two greats died. Muhammad Ali and Kimbo Slice. Now, we can't compare these two legends together, but far as their craft, man, and their personality wise, they should be honored. In 2016, just been a year, it's just very unpredictable, man. Death is so inevitable, man. We know it. And when I heard about this Muhammad Ali dying, man, I had a feeling that he was gonna die in a matter of time. He was battling with Parkinson's disease. And hold on real quick. Actually, but yours was actually pretty good though. Yours was actually on the side. So I was like, wow. So it's like you're adjusting the the temperature of your car. That was that type of thing. But it was pretty good though. So like you should switch it on to the lights. I'll show it to you when you come over. Come back tomorrow morning. Yes, yeah, yeah, yep. But I'm glad you got there safely. Yeah, everything's good. Yep. Mhm. Yeah. But you know how quiet is, man. He just show up the last minute. I'm like, dang. He was like, you guys, he should probably show up the next day. All right. Yeah, same time, 11:30. All right. Bye. All right, my bad. But anyway, yeah, man. So Muhammad Ali, he was one of the greatest. And one of the things I like about Muhammad Ali, his charisma, man. He was such a leader, especially during the Vietnam War. He never sold out his own people, man. He did so much things outside the ring, man. He was so influential, guys. I mean, seriously, man. I mean, I remember I was watching the video, different clips people were sharing on Facebook, man. And he's talking about he was going to devote his life to God, after he retired from boxing. He said he could become a teacher. He could, continue to make millions of dollars. He was going to devote his life to God. And also, too, he's going to be that leading example. Not only that, it's life outside of boxing, outside your craft, and also, too, how to plant the seeds of the kid's mind that you're inspired to make a difference in this world. And Muhammad Ali, man, after he joined the Nation of Islam too, man, he gained a sense of awareness. He was very influential in his community, man. He was highly against the Vietnam War because in thought in his mind, which I was against too, he said that even though that these men out here, that doesn't make any sense how our government is taking these men out of their households, okay, and putting them in the front line to get killed, and they suffering, and they have kids. Most of them have kids at home. They got the one man really not working as well. They was at that time in the 1960s. There were women's duties was to cook and clean. It was really not too many economic opportunities for women, especially black women during that time. And so that's when the whole feminist movement started. Okay, so Muhammad Ali was so influential. How he was so influential. I'm sorry, he actually used his voice for something good, for something positive. Okay, to stand up for something, man. He never sold out his own people. He didn't even want to be in the yacht. He didn't even want to be paid millions to fight Joe Frazier. But his title was revoked because he was against the Vietnam War. Even though technically it's not a war that Congress didn't even, I can say Congress didn't even declare it. But it was so much going on during that time, man. He was a political activist. He was such a great example, man, for these athletes and for these people in general, man. And it's really inspired me to really just take life really serious, man. I mean, and also balance it out and have fun, but always continue to aspire to make a difference in this world, man. We can't be selfish in this world, man. I mean, Muhammad Ali could have easily said, man, forget all of you guys, man. I'm gonna take my money, and I'm gonna continue to box, and you guys not making it, oh well. But no, he always thought of his people, man. Shouts out to him, man. Salute to him. If you have rest in peace, man. You with God, or I don't know how your heart is, because I know in the Bible says when you man die once and we face judgment. But I believe that you will send to the higher nation, man, and you will send it to the next dimension. So this should be a celebration, not a time of mourning, man. It's a time to reflect on his legacy. So I'm just very, very proud to actually take this time out this day to do this video, man. And I wish I could live during that time when he was boxing, man. And his name was Cassius Clay. I remember too when I was riding to Georgia not too long ago, my auntie used to tell me a story about his life, how what inspired him to get into boxing. I was like, why, Mr. Ali? What made him inspired to get in boxing? And what's his name? Ali. That's a really unique name. And that's when he got converted to the Nation of Islam. He had named his last name Ali Muhammad, but his real name was Cassius Clay, and he was bullied when he was like, in elementary school. And I guess he decided he got around with mentors, and he really fulfilled his destiny and his purpose. And not only he used his gift for the world, but he always put God first, man. And that is so important, man. Not too many athletes really do that. Or as far as like have the balls to go against the norm like that, man. And he was put in prison. A lot of stuff happened. So shouts out to him and his family, man. And my condolences goes out to the family. But this should be, I hope, if any of them watching this, which I hardly doubt, but if you guys are watching this video, just this should be a time of celebration. I mean, this man really led a legacy. Hope his legacy continue to move up, and we continue to hire different nations, man, because he really, really left a good mark on this earth. Going with Kimbo Slice as well, he was a backstreet baller, man. He was a hustler as well too. Before he actually ascended to the next level in his life, in his career, he used to fight like just freaking police officers all the time, man. In the backyard, Boston police officers, man. And he got into movies. That one movie with Blood and Bone with him and Michael J. White was freaking epic, man. And after hearing him on Slice, that kind of broke my heart. And he had heart failure, and it's sad too because heart failure is the one of the most leading causes of death for not only just African Americans but the people in general. Man, our health is so important, and it really inspired me to continue to eat right, continue to eat fruits and vegetables, man, like berries, have some greens, man, fiber, eat a lot of avocados, peaches, exercise, get your blood pressure a little low, man, not too high, and you really, especially as men, people in society that is leading the next generation, we have to put down, the carbonated soda, the coffee drinks, the energy drinks, man. We really gotta value our health. And when I really learned in my journey is that health is wealth, man. Health is very important, man. But like I said, man, we all learn, we all gonna die, we all gonna go to the next level eventually, and you have to take every single day serious, man. I mean, don't waste a second, man. Time is precious. But rest in peace to the both of these guys, man. It's real sad. But what I really find ironic, though, this is what I find ironic. Okay, I'm not. I don't want to throw out here no conspiracy theories or anything like that. But Muhammad Ali was battling with Parkinson's disease for 32 years, right? Okay, and he died at the age of 74. And shouts out to Steve Rowe for saying this too. I was breaking down his numerology that Kimbo Slice, he died at the age of 42. So 74, Muhammad Ali's there, his age. 74 minus 42 gives you 32. And Muhammad Ali was battling Parkinson's disease for 32 years, and they both have, for instance, had the same type of field and career. I just find that interesting, man. But like I said, some people say it's ritual sacrifices according to the star constellations. I don't know none about that really. I mean, I know a little bit about it, but I don't. I'm gonna do some more research on that. I can't really claim that right now, but Muhammad Ali's legacy should live on forever, man. He's a great man to look up to, especially during that pivotal time in the Vietnam War era, man. How they was the brink of destruction of the black community, man. The feminist movement as women became to get more rights, which is good, but at the same time, they became so planted and programmed from the government that they don't need a black man for that income. And so that's when that independence syndrome became, and a lot of people glorified it. It just went on and on and on, and then that's before the gangster, like I say, era happened in the 1980s with NWA, and so they kept glorifying the own destruction of our own people, and that's where the state we're at right now. So we got to continue to rise, but let's not be distracted, man. I'm gonna continue to live my life and continue to shine a light in others, man. We got to fulfill our talents and not sell out for the dollar. This is what I really learned, man. Cannot sell out, man. So we gotta continue to not be deceived by these nations, man. You know. But that's all I really say. I don't really want to draw this out, but I just want to, like I say, give my respects these people out here, man. You know, Muhammad Ali and Kimbo Slice. You guys continue to subscribe and like and comment, man. But that's always the sense of the next level. That's not focus on our energy to something that's distracting or that's deteriorating our body, something that has nothing to do with our future. I'm always focusing and challenging my energy to something that's inspirational or something that I can gain from. Something that's really good, something I can pass down to my family, my future wife, or my kids. Okay, that's what it's all about. Leaving a legacy, man. You know, life is too short to have all this anger and hate built up in you. That's what I'm saying. You have a lot of anger, hate, jealousy. We gotta continue to build each other up, empower each other instead of breaking each other down. Because if not, we will not ascend to the next dimension. This is a dimensional phase that we're going through. So that's all I gotta say, guys. You guys continue, like I said, the same thing, man. Support your boy Young Link, man. I love you guys. I'm out. Deuces.